Hi, friends. This is going to be a lot, but we are doing it, and that is the point. So, just gonna quickly check something really. Welcome to the stream. It is a excessively snowy morning in Toronto, and if you are here for the first time, welcome. We are going to have some fun. Everyone loves a snowstorm, theoretically, but let's just see where this goes. Good morning, Mayan. Good morning, Timmy. Raining? Hard to say. What would people like more, rain or snow? I'm firmly team snow. Only because, you know, snow you can wash off. Snow you can wipe off. It doesn't damage things. Rain makes you wet and miserable. Snow makes you wet and miserable too, but in a different way. Also, if you're here, that means you're not watching Johnny. And I'm just like, okay. All right, fair enough. I like rain because I don't have to shovel rain. That is very true. As someone who doesn't own property, I'm just like, you know what? Snow's not so bad. Not snow bad, if you will. Oh, my appointments today have slowly been canceled. Damn you, snow. Aw. Hello, Marcus. Good to see you, my friend. Canada is cold right now. But to be fair, this is not the only walk I'm going to do today. But it is the first one. We're currently on Church Street, heading north. Good to see you, my new best friend. You're my favorite Dutch person, you know that? I'm including Houston in that equation. You're gonna entertain some of the kids on the snow day? I mean, no kids. No kids. This is a not for kids stream. According to YouTube. It's fine if kids show up. But yeah. That was weird. Okay, not gonna lie, I wish I would have been tomorrow so my class would be canceled. Well, don't they just do it online now, so you don't actually get snow days anymore? They just make it so you have to do it online? How many centimeters is there? Quite a few. And likely more on the way. That's fine. Prep for the games. Oh. Some teachers will do that, yes. I just think that's mean. Free snow days. Everyone needs a break sometimes. I will say I've walked about a block so far. My hands are already frozen. Quite a few inches as well. I mean, it is the village. You got to take inches into consideration. 2 more subs for a donut. 2 more subs for a donut. Hey, if I get out there enough today, I do enough walking in the snow when other people aren't doing it, we'll get a boom. And then maybe we'll hit tattoos. Maybe I get a tattoo this weekend. It's possible. Anything's possible. A gay bar called Garage, yes. I should actually do a tour of the gay bars in the area. I think that would be fun. Okay, enough with the innuendos. Actually, no, more innuendos. Always more innuendos. I want to get another tattoo. Hey, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, you can come with me to get the tattoo this weekend. Not garage, but garbage. Baffles me sometimes. Absolutely baffles me. You see I'm walking with this. You're holding a cigarette, and then you walk right out in front of me. It's like, that's... Sure, whatever. Sure. Ooh, slow walk. Right? Just like, don't you know what area this is? How do you pronounce garbage? Garbage. It's garbage here. Like the band. But garbage is more fun to say. Makes it sound fancy. I'm excessively fancy. But you already know. Whew. Also, if you are here today, thanks for joining us. All things considered, it is a snowy mess. But to be fair, this area, not so bad. You just gotta dress warm. Is there a top place you like to go in the snow? I mean, I'm open. Y'all know my regular routes. So if you want to see something specific, let me know. I am approaching Yonge Street now, which is always a good choice. We can go south to explore more downtown, or north to explore more of that area. But good morning, everyone in the chat. Snowy day, but not cold. Yes, Mo. It's pretty lovely, actually. It's actually not as cold. Like, the cold isn't quite as bad as I was thinking it would be. But like, the snow is heavy. I'm wearing many layers. But I suspect what I will do today is I'll do a walk now for about 2 hours, or maybe an hour. See how I'm doing. But I might do one a little later, just to try to capitalize on the snow days, because this is. Still snowing in Belleville. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this today. If it was not cold, the snow would melt. That is true. It's the perfect storm today, where you're getting lots of snow. You're getting lots of snow, and it's a cold front, so this snow is going to keep with us for a little bit. Oh, Mo, thank you so much. Oh, you're lovely and beautiful as ever. I will do the flip around once I hit the light over here, just so I can kind of take a moment, and we can gauge the frozen nature of the mustache, because it's something. It'll be something. All right, like I've just left my house. Like, this is already the mustache. Yep, this is what we're doing. Well, thank you very much, Mo. It's wonderful to have you. You've been such a great part of the family. We really appreciate you here. But thanks so much, and we will continue the walk anywhere you want me to go. You let me know, and I'll do it for you, Mo. Oh. Oh. You know what? I'm thinking if I do north and go up to Annex now, and then come back around through College, then later on I can just kind of loop down to CN Tower, and then come back up later. Got to make sure they actually stop. Look white today again. New coat. Oh, this is the coat I wear when it's real cold. This is my winter coat. I don't always wear it. When you see me in this jacket, you know it's serious. They do not give us enough space in the sidewalks to actually get by each other. Good morning, Karina. Welcome to the chat today. It is... Well, my hands are already frozen, so that's a good sign. But apart from that... Stop, get, drink, soon warm up. Oh, I'll be fine. Don't you worry about me. I'm made of hardy stock. It's just my hands are delicate. That's why I pass it back and forth. And then keep my hands in my pocket otherwise. But yeah, I did get real gloves now, but I would probably wear a pair of gloves over top of my gloves. It is that kind of day. So these businesses are technically responsible for clearing off the sidewalks in front of their buildings. It doesn't look like any of them have really done that on this part of the street, which is concerning. The other thing about walking in this kind of snow is it does take a lot of effort. Like, walking is something I do quite a bit of now. But oh my god, walking in snow, you actually have to like lift up and go and do things. I don't know why that guy's just sitting there. And just like go. And I don't know why you... What? What are you doing? Is anything open? Everything looks closed. Most things look fairly closed. This is not the kind of day you want to go out for. But
Find out. Did they get anybody on talk to anybody?
here's the thing. Today's the day where everyone's going to be selfish and order takeout or order and takeout. It's just like, no. Today is the day you make something yourself and do not subject someone to have to deliver it for you. This is not a takeout day, friends. This is a cook yourself day. Not yourself, but cook for you know what I mean. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, I will say, even with my new gloves, my hands are already frozen. Just a little box of ice. But that's okay. I've got more hands. You can't see them, but I've got more hands. Manulife building, pop in and defrost. There's a couple places I can go. Manulife building is an excellent choice. We're also like right now, this used to be the Church of Scientology. But unfortunately, it is not anymore. And by unfortunately, I mean actually fortunately. Because let's be fair. No one likes Scientology. But then again, everyone needs a joke religion to make fun of. I think Scientology fits that niche very, very appropriately. Oh. Ooh, we're walking. I don't know why that song, It's Magic, is going through my head. But it's been going through my head for like a solid 3 or 4 days now. The snow looks beautiful, but keep it there. Oh my god. Yeah, it's only been 15 minutes and my hands are already being like, oh, maybe we've had enough. I'm just like, really? My new gloves and everything? I guess that makes sense. They are Joe Fresh gloves. Just because it looks good doesn't mean they work well. Case in point, myself. Building has been empty for many years now. So when I put my mustache up, I do put wax in it. And then as soon as the snow gets on there, it freezes to the wax. So that means that my mustache will pretty much instantly turn white when it's snowing like this. But then if I go inside anywhere, it will all melt and then it'll run down into my mouth after. It just tastes gross. But it is completely non-toxic. And also, it's magic, you know. Let's head on into the Manulife Center because it's a place with a door and a courtyard I can walk through without feeling too awkward, theoretically. Like, even look, this snow is probably walked on in like maybe an hour ago, and already it's like way up. Just gonna go around, it's easier that way. You know what? I think my hand's cold shields have started to activate. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to loop around. Then Hooktown University or St. George. One of those two. But I will go for a walk later. It's only logical and fair. Because, you know, reasons. But here's the thing. Does it look beautiful? Yes. And that's why we do it. I will say, this is probably my most... When I give tours, like, this is absolutely a place I bring people. Because McMile is... As soon as you say you like shopping, I'm just like, well, you're going to want to see this. This is what everyone can kind of see. This is where we're at. Hello. The mustache is mustaching quite heavily. So, yeah. We're on the right track. But, look. Whew. But let's go over. We'll check out the ROM. We'll go check down to the Art Gallery of Ontario. Maybe see a little bit of Chinatown. I think that sounds groovy. Also, the more I talk, the more warm I get. So, warm, warm, warm. Talk, 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 warm, warm, warm. That's how it works, right? Oh. The whole reason I did an earlier stream today was specifically because Joel wasn't sure if he would be working. He essentially had a package that was coming today, which, first of all, I feel bad for delivery drivers today of all kinds. But unfortunately, we do not control the weather on that one. Well, I will say the whole reason I started earlier today was because normally I would like to do. I was just like, well, I still want to do a stream, but I have to be home for the package. But now we're just like, is he even going to have to go in for work, or will people cancel on him? Because it is, well, you see what it's like outside. It seems very likely that people will not be here for that. So, I will say Johnny was streaming earlier today, and as I saw it, I was just like, oh no. I wrote to him, she's like, I was going to try to snipe you today, finally. And then I was just like, but no, it's too cold. One day I'll get to Johnny. Bay Street. Bay Street's, after walking it with Randy, it's just like, I'm really glad that I got to experience Bay Street for the first time as a tourist, as like a tour person. That was just like, maybe there's something interesting and like really engaging about Bay Street. And then we went down Bay Street, and I was just like, there's got to be something there, right? But overall, I do have a new appreciation for Bay Street, but also, it's not the most exciting street. I will say, on Tuesday, me and Randy are going to walk the Spadina streetcar line. So we're going to be starting at Spadina and then walking all the way around to Union. And if nothing else, that's like, in terms of density of memories, that is absolutely a place that would be like super high on the list for me. So I'm excited for that one. I think it's going to be really good. Good morning, Tony. Wonderful to see you as ever. If I had a wish, it would be no more cold weather in Toronto. See, here's the thing. As much as we complain about winter and all that stuff, it is important, and it is good. It's good for the planet, it's good for the environment, and also it's good for us to appreciate what it's like to not have perfect days all the time, so that when the good days come, they feel better. It sounds a bit like a cliche, but it's kind of true. If everything was all good all the time, well, today's news cycle, that's not going to happen. But if it was, look, it's the Olivia Dean store. Randy will have to tell a chat about the Spadina bus too. Oh, for sure. I'm sure he's got lots of knowledge there. That's funny, the places are open, but yeah, not a lot happening. So I'm becoming a big Olivia Dean stan, and in all of her videos, she has like giant billboards for Burberry. So now anytime I see Burberry, I'm just like, it's the Olivia Dean store. I'll make it so easy to fall in love. I'm at that point where I'm just like, are my hands getting warmer? Or have they just frozen to the point where it doesn't matter anymore? The answer is yes. Answer is always yes. But hopefully, the goal is if we do the walk, and we go out and around and down, my hope is that by the time I'm back, if I have hit the requisite number, I can have a donut day. And that's the hope. And if I do this later and no one else is streaming and people still want to find out about the Toronto icy day, then it would only make sense to do it. Oh, geez. Sorry, I just got hit. It's like, well, you guys know what I got hit with. But yeah, and just like if I go later today, when no one else is doing it, I might be able to catch some of that attention. And if I hit 1,000 today, it means I can get a tattoo this weekend, which would just be crazy. I'm also reaching out to some friends specifically who do like stand-up comedy or who do experiential things in the city to see if they ever want to come for a walk and talk about their project. The thing is that as soon as I ask people, just like, hey, you want to go for a walk with me in the middle of winter? They're just like, no. I'm just like, okay, I get it. That is also fine. Karina doesn't know she subbed. Well, even if you're not, you're still lovely company. I'd prefer it if you were, though. Let's be fair. I have apparently... There has been another quiet YouTube unsubbing phenomena that's been going around. But... This, of course, is the ROM. The Michael Chin crystal. It's snowing so much that you can barely see where it ends and the sky begins. But... Hi, Noah. Good to see you again, buddy. 'Tis been a while. It is very pretty, that is for sure. It is very pretty. It's also cold. And also snowy. But snow is pretty. Philosopher's Walk. Good idea or bad idea? Good idea or bad idea? I mean, here's the thing. The city will always look like the city. But the Philosopher's Walk? That looks like it's such a unique little landscape in the middle of the city anyways. Oh, just thank you, Karina. Oh, it means we're getting close to donut day. Ooh. All right, Philosopher's Walk. Let's see. Are you shoveled or are you not shoveled? How risky do I go today? Oh, it's so pretty though. I have to. So this is city, but this is beautiful Parkin City. And look how nice this is. Oh, this is pretty. And here comes a snowmobile. Well, allow me to go to the side. Thank you, Mr. Snowmobile Man. I'm just like, there's something about someone who's making life easier for you. It's just like, oh, hello, handsome. Thank you for making life better for people. Is there anything more attractive than kindness? Yay! We have subs. Hey, Darshan. Thanks for the live. Anytime. To be fair, now that I've actually been outside for about a half hour, I'm kind of used to it. But because it's a half hour, it is time for the spiel. So let me do that really quickly. Hello, friends. My name is Matti. I am TOURonno. If you or someone you know is coming to Toronto, I'm a tour guide, and I love to give people customized walking tour experiences throughout the city. If you want to book me, you can find my link downstairs in the description. So you can find links to VIATOR, Airbnb, and TRIPADVISOR. If you are enjoying the stream, I do a walk every day, and if you like the streams, it will encourage YouTube to recommend it to other people, so it's greatly appreciated. And in addition to that, if you really like us and you want to help us grow in a major way, subscribing is a major part of how we succeed as a business and as a person. So if you would be so kind, it would be greatly appreciated. Until then, let's go for a walk. Oh, there we go. I think that's slowly becoming the catchphrase, so just let's go for a walk. Because at the same time, it's just kind of my life now. Coming up to Trinity College over here, looking gorgeous. Your humming and singing is very beautiful. I just sometimes you just need to do it. Did you know that Winter Wonderland isn't actually specifically a Christmas song? It's just literally about walking through a winter wonderland. Nothing in that song at all about Christmas. The snow is pretty. Is it still snowing there? Oh, it is. If you look, when you see the haze in the distance, that's usually a snow. But you know it's a crazy day when you walk through here and the squirrels are not out. Actually, no one is out. I am the crazy person. Quite literally walking through the winter wonderland. One thing that does happen is after talking for so long, okay, this is like a unique mustache problem to have, but like when you talk for so long, the tips of your mustache freeze because your spittle gets caught in them, but then it freezes, but then the sides of your mouth freeze because you don't have a way to wipe it off effectively. And then when you actually go to like talk at some certain points, you realize that you have a slashy stutter. Tis a thing. Oh. Not that I know it's not a competition. I say this every time. But I'm also just like, when I hopped on Johnny Stride's stream earlier and just like, you have 1,000 people watching right now. Gosh dang it. I'm going to have to either walk until you're not walking, or I'll have to do another one later. We're not competing, of course. We're each at different points in the journey. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh, God damn it, Johnny. Watch, later on I'll go live, and it'll be T-Shots or Ken. They'll be like, oh, look, I'm hitting all the people. So I'm just like, gosh darn it. Apparently Matt went live last night. I haven't actually got a chance to see that one, but if you do get a chance to check out Green Night Tales, literally probably one of my oldest friends at this point. Just reconnecting with him, I'm just like, it feels like we're both... He's someone I can connect with and be like, it feels like no time has passed. But I'm also just like, I'll always feel like the protective older cousin or something of him. But I'm just like, yeah, absolutely one of my good friends. It's funny. Life is funny sometimes. It's often the ones that you don't like. He isn't the one that I would have expected to have lasted as long as he did in my life. But then again, friends always come in and out of your life. There's never any one point where like you have access to all of your friends. But I don't know. Not going to get philosophical, of course. But also, just look how pretty Trinity is in the snow. I'm just like, okay, Hogwarts. Like, you don't need to go so hard for the winter season. Pretty. Yes, the church isn't... The school's not bad either. Ching. Funny enough, we are coming up to Robarts Library, and this entire building was designed to look like a peacock. And most of the time, it's just this ugly, brutalist brown building, like just a tan stone. But today, depending how the snow falls, it might actually look really, really nice. So let's go give it a little... Let's go give it a little peek. Go feed the birdie. Good morning, Toronto. Thank you for getting out of the freezing snow and cold for a review of January winter. Anytime. Thanks for coming along, Chick Summer. I don't know your name, but it's good to have you here. Only slipped a little bit there. We're good. Hey, we're at the best number. Oh, it's 40. No. We were at 42 for like a second. And now it's down to 41. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're having fun. No. Have I? There's this moment in my head. I know I'm going to jinx it as soon as I say it. But I'm just like, did I finally learn how to like control my gimbal so it doesn't knock everything out every time? If so, that would be awesome. Why does everything look so much more beautiful with snow? It's because it's all a fresh start. Snow just looks lovely because it's reflective and it's soft and light and fluffy. All words that also describe me during the winter season. But snow's just lovely. It reminds me of home a lot. That's one of the things I like about Canada, is that like we do get big snow dumps, which is crazy to think about, but alright, not gonna lie, Robarts Library still looks awkward. But at least it's got like a fresh edge to it. It's pretty enough. Again, words that I use to describe myself sometimes. Empty with a good edge. Remember, if you can't self-deprecate yourself, how the hell are you going to self-deprecate someone else? We had a similar amount of snow about a week ago, but everything melted. I mean, that's good. Cycle of seasons. Although it's January, snow shouldn't melt that fast every time. I wanna see your peacock, cock, your peacock. Does everyone remember that Katy Perry song? God, it was terrible. You know, they actually wanted to make that one of her hits. Just like, I don't think that would have done as well as some of the others. But I wanted to make a snow angel. Aw. I'm more of a dust devil. It's a great song. How dare you, James? Even back when I was like a huge Katy Perry stan, I still thought that song was mid at best. Dust Devil? It's a very specific pun. That's okay. Am I the only one who thinks that Katie and Trudeau make a cute couple? As long as they're happy, right? Here's the thing. I'm one of the few people who doesn't have any ill will towards either one of them. So I'm just like, You want a vacuum cleaner in Dutchess? I do not. Thank you, Chick Summer. How very nice of you. Here. Wonderful to have you in the chat for the first time, but thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and I hope that we get to see you here many, many, many more times. But yeah, as the stash is stashing, so we're good. A dust sucker. That makes sense. I mean, it is kind of just what it is, which is good. I will always just remember the line from Big Fat Quiz of the Year, where they're just like, Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry have made the relationship Instagram official. As of such, it proves that even if you're a vapid, brainless bimbo, you can still net Katy Perry. Just like, you could see the joke coming from a mile away, but I'm still just like, yeah, that's fine, it's funny. And gloves are called Hanshonen, hand shoes. I like Hanshonen, that's fun. Do you like my Hanshonen? They're all fancy. Got them from Joe Fresh because, you know, sometimes you deserve nice things. I got these, and then the next day was the day I got attacked, which I'm just like, really? Like, I couldn't have a day of just fun. I mean, come on. You have to. That's just pretty. Welcome to Narnia. Always winter, never Christmas. I haven't actually seen the Narnia movies in a while. I wonder if they're actually good or if I just thought they were good because, you know, church and all that. Maybe that's a series I should re-examine. Can't be any worse than Harry Potter. There's no one out there. Freestyle Eek. Yes. It is fairly deserted. I trust that most of the school is probably shut down for the day. But the only people who are out right now are people like myself. I found you on the day you were attacked, subscribed. I felt so bad for you. Stay safe. Well, thank you for your concern. I will say I filed my police report. I did my due diligence. And it is, I like to point out to everybody, and just like, this is an outlier situation. This is not something that has happened to me before, and I've lived in Toronto for almost 20 years now. And just like, this is the first time I've even remotely had an altercation like that. So, what happens if you slip, knock yourself out, and nobody finds you? Then I would know that my stream is mostly bots. Because I'd be like, wait, none of you contacted anybody? No one? As soon as I said that, I slipped. Just like, whoops. Let's not tempt fate. Let's go back to the main path. Twilight is worse than Harry Potter. I mean, that's like saying, to be fair, it's kind of like saying, I don't know, I've never really read Twilight and never really gave it a fair chance. But a lot of, I was talking about this the other day, it's just like a lot of people are so angry if there's something that little girls like. And I'm just like, Twilight was made for girls. And as such, it kind of got mercilessly, ruthlessly attacked. And a lot of that comes from, like, not to go too macro on it, but culture tends to favor the things that boys like superheroes, and like, you very rarely see people putting down superhero and stuff like that. But like, Twilight got mercilessly attacked, and just like, you know what? It's making girls and women happy, and it's giving them an excuse to read. It's like, overall, it's not my cup of tea, but a lot of people enjoyed it. So I try to respect most franchises. Harry Potter's lost me because J.K. Rowling's an awful person. But good luck, my friend. Shovel well. But yeah, I talk about this often. I'm actively trying to be more open-minded about stuff that came before. If it was, I just like, the world's so negative these days. I don't need to like dogpile on something that I don't know anything about, unless it's truly heinous. But Twilight seems fairly innocuous, although apparently the author is like crazy Mormon. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know anything about her. Are you still downtown? It looks very empty. I am currently just leaving U of T. So this is the U of T campus right in the middle of the city. It's beautiful. Like, it is a really, really beautiful area. But as soon as I turn down, you'll see it like turns back into city again. Not a fan of Twilight and Harry Potter. Hey, good for you. Did you have a book series that you loved? Because I'm always curious to know. Like, what do people what are the books that people actually remember reading? Hi, Alexa. Good to see you today. We're going for a walk in the snow, and my hands have hit the point where it's mostly like I can't feel them anymore. So when I go home, they might fall off, but the chances of that happening are like less than 30%. So we're good. We're going for a walk. We're enjoying the city. Been busy, still job hunting. Are you in the city yet, or have you been applying from away? Alexa. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Well, when you get here, I hope you stay safe and have fun. Ah, come on. Come back and work. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, friends, hold on for a second. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, this is not working well with hands that are frozen. Pop out. Pop out. There we go. Look at the sky for a minute. Isn't it great? It's not at all, because I was charging my gimbal literally all freaking night. Come on, I'm really trying to get my glove back on. Oh no. Oh no, what just popped off? Ah, crap. Remember how I was talking about how I got new gloves? My new gloves just broke. That could not have happened at a more annoying or frustrating time. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Alright, whatever. Hello, Baxter. She hadn't seen you here. Love walking with you. Thank you so much for coming back. It's good to see you. We're having a good day. Thank you for minding the earthquake. You know what? I'm going to just cross here, because it's seems like the better option. What are the chances that I was just talking about my gloves and then they just decide to break? Ugh. Life is cruel and hilarious. Alright. Let's continue to downtown. If you could see it, the CN Tower would normally be right in front of us. But you can barely, like, you can see a crane that's coming up there. Buy some better gloves. You don't, that's unnecessary. But yeah, maybe. I really liked the gloves. I was so happy and proud of them. Mind you, again, Joe Fresh. So, really, what did I expect? Hello, Midge. Good to see you this day. Having a beautiful day. The good news is I can't feel my hands anymore, so I can't tell if I'm cold, which is perfect. Once that happens, you can kind of just go forever. But, you know, up until that point, you gotta just keep at it. Are your boots keeping your feet nice and warm? They are. My boots are bootin'. I always get so confused when I see people, like, they see me with the thing, and then they just give me a death glare as I'm passing them. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know I'm beautiful, but god damn, come on. Good morning. Good morning, Baby Grinch. Good to see you, my friend. I did have someone ask me, just like, why do you, like, when someone comes on, why do you call them your friend? Because I'm just like, because I have no reason to not consider them that. If someone is choosing to interact with you and you greet them in a friendly and accepting manner, they will generally be more receptive and excited to be a part of your community. And that's something we should always be doing, I think. Imagine if you greeted people online that you disagree with with just being like, hello, friend. Just be like, throw them off a little. They're just like, hi, who, what? What? But why are people so uptight with filming? I don't know. I guess it's because it's still technically, like, all things considered, it is still it's still a fairly new medium. And so, like, for Toronto, oh, gay Vancouver, what a cruel thing to do. But as long as it's fun for you, that's the key. And see, here's the thing. After a while, like, the cold kicks in. But once you're walking, you don't feel it as much. So the longer you go, the more it just kind of becomes fun. So sometimes when you're not sure about something, just keep going for a little while. My ex loved the song What in the Butt. I do know that song. Thank you for your insight, Marcus. Goodness gracious. It's like the wind's really starting to whip now. Because you said what? Okay, that's fair. I guess I opened myself up to pop culture discourse. What? No, I really shouldn't sing that song. Give me another song. I mean, come on. I gave you folks Olivia Dean earlier. There's got to be something that's, like, not immediately going towards. Wait, Nightbot doesn't get mad when people do all caps, but as soon as you do 4 emojis in a thing, Nightbot's just like, no. Nightbot. Nightbot is a crazy little thing that we hate. So we love, but we hate at the same time. Oh. We got some area over here. I will say, once the summer months kick in, it will be easier when people have, like, music like that playing in the streets, because I actually be able to flip the switch so it only records certain things. But for now, sometimes you just gotta hope that YouTube doesn't flag it for later, but it definitely will. Yay. That's a me problem. That's an me, not an issue. Alright. We're gonna walk down Spadina. So if we soon, me and Hunter went and saw Breakfast at Tiffany's last night, and it was delightful because old movies are great. It was kind of really before they knew how to do a rom-com, but also Breakfast at Tiffany's is, like, all things considered, it's just a weird rom-com. And then you look back at the book and you realize that the character was actually supposed to be homosexual. And so, like, of course Audrey Hepburn was a fag hag. That just, canonically, that makes sense. But also, when you watch Breakfast at Tiffany's and they're talking about all the stuff that, like, happens, at the end when they try to imply, the film works great. when their chemistry is just organic and lovely. But as soon as they tried to make it like a lovey sexual relationship, you're just like, I don't know how much I buy this, but okay. Nightbot's always on. You're his new best friend. Yes, it is the point of the walk where my mustache is literally freezing my mouth together a little bit. Most of the people who are out and they're not actually doing business stuff, they're literally out recording images of the snowstorm. So I think the plan from here is let's go down to Dundas, then walk back across, catch Dundas Square, and then head on back up through church. Does the city shut down on a day like today? Technically, no. But, like, kind of? Like, if a business didn't open today, that's completely understandable. But also, a business is still expected to open today. So, that's why I will say this now and I'll say it again. Unless you absolutely must, just don't order delivery today. You have dedicated jogger. Impressive. Yeah, anyone who comes like out today to do exercises, I'm just like, you know what? Good on you. That is dedication to the craft. Mind you, I'm also doing the same thing by walking around. But, you know, same but different. How long did it take you to grow such a top-notch mustache that do you have it professionally trimmed? Well, my partner is actually a hairstylist, so they do it up for me and they make sure it looks good. But this mustache has been growing since I started the channel, and a little bit before, to be fair. So this would have been started around August, September, I think. Jesus Christ. You can always tell when people come from places where, like, they don't have snow, because shoveling snow is a bit of an art form, and it is something that you need to learn. Like, it is a skill that doesn't get developed as much in Toronto because people are just out and about. There is a bylaw in Toronto that if Matti is streaming that all businesses must be open. Nah. I'm not going to go shopping anywhere. Are you kidding? Actually, that's not true. I'm literally going to go to Loblaws after this and get my donut. It's a donut day, friends. It won't be a double donut day. Unless, like, later on, everything booms and I get, like, 1 million people. Oh, God, that would be too many. I hate to say it. That would actually be too many donuts. Sustainable growth. Is Essendale still open? I don't know. I actually don't know what that is. Oh. Is Marcus still here? Because if he is... Boop. Hi, Maddie. Have you met Johnny Strides in person? Robert, I have not. I literally, like, anytime I'm streaming when he's streaming, I'm always just, like, either right around the corner when he ends, or just our streams just aren't in the same area. So, oh, well, it's an hour in. So let's see how the mustache is mustaching. Let's see. Hello, friends. My name is Matti. I'm a tour guide in Toronto, so welcome to TOURonno. If you are here for the first time, thank you for being here. If you like this sort of thing, I would highly ask you to like the channel or like the video here. That will encourage YouTube to recommend it to other people. And if you are a fan of the content that we make, it will go a long way if you would be so kind as to subscribe. Helps us out a great deal, and I make new content where I walk around the city every day. The mustache is mostly just ice and wax at this point. So, yeah. It is here for you, though. Finally, if you or someone you know is coming to Toronto and you would like to have an interesting experience, might I recommend you can book me for tours, and you can essentially book me through the links in the description below for TRIPADVISOR and VIATOR. Until then, best of luck to you, and hopefully we see you soon. What a cool mustache. Thank you, baby Gray. Have you never seen my mustache before, friend? I guarantee you, it is real. At this point, it is slowly taking over the face. But that's okay. That's okay. We're good. We're living our best life. Do mustache defrosters exist yet? If not, I claim the invention. I don't think that's necessary. I think that's just called body heat. Because the mustache actually like holds the heat in a little, which, you know, comes in handy. Let me assure you of that. Mustache looks good, man. Thank you, Robert. Oh, but yeah, if you do need to go somewhere today and you are in Toronto, leave yourself a lot of time because it will take you forever to get anywhere. Ron just subscribed to the channel. Hello, Ron. How wonderful to have you. As you can see, we look a bit like Sault Ste. Marie tonight, only with buildings and happiness. So, yes. It is a snowy, snowy day. But also, thank you for joining us today. This is Dragon City Mall. This isn't like... So my friend's gallery is in the other Chinatown Mall. But this is like, quote-unquote, the good one. And it's not great or anything, but like, certainly more alive than the other one. The other one's just kind of dead. I love that the streetcar is still operating. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. Actually, the streetcar is a little bit, all things considered, it's actually more reliable than something like the buses and stuff, because downtown with this weather, ooh, Finch LRT shut down again today due to weather. Yeah, I believe that entirely. This is... Tea is nasty. Now that I've been out for an hour, like I'm kind of used to it. It's like the front man of a famous singing group for sure leading the way. I mean, I'm gonna take that as you saying that I'm as debonair as Frank. I will take it. No, as debonair as Freddie Mercury. I will take that in a heartbeat. Everyone loves Freddie Mercury. I mean, is there anyone anywhere who doesn't like Queen? Queen could be, if only based off of Freddie Mercury and his talent and his vibracity. Like, Queen could be the best band of all time. Up to and including the Beatles. Which might be contentious to say, but I think I might actually... Well, the Beatles is classic, but... See, he's got the right idea. Oh. I'm gonna have country cream later. It's similar to Bailey's. Ooh. I mean, if there's any day to do it, make yourself a nice hot pot of coffee, pour yourself a giant shot of country cream, and, you know, warm yourself up however it takes. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the chat. We are making our way over to Dundas Square. I like classic rock and pop music, but these days I just listen to lo-fi beats. To be fair, lo-fi beats to my walks, because then I could just put like random lo-fi beats on underneath and then just walk. That'd be so cool. Actually, I just saw there's a guy I know, and I worked with him for a couple of years, but I saw that he's opening for like a fairly substantial band. I can't remember who it is. He's opening for a fairly substantial band. I was just like, oh my god. So if anyone knows Polaris, like, does really, really cool music. Not quite lo-fi beats, but like really, really cool stuff. If anyone knows him. There's like three top Toronto streamers, TOURonno, the Ken Continuum, Donnie Strides. Oh, thank you very much. I will take that. Matti just likes Freddie Mercury ripping his shirt off. I would love to have Freddie Mercury rip my shirt off. He could do that anytime. What up, boy? Hey, Matt. Green Knight Tales in the house. Very nice, very nice. Not gonna lie, part of me was just like, I should go over to Ossington. And then I started walking, just like, I am not gonna go over to Ossington. Do you think the AGO is still open? It is. Unfortunately, the AGO is... I guess we're coming up to it. Yeah, let's go take a look. Matt, let me know how your walk was last night. Late night snow walks is actually quite the beautiful thing. Then it's like the stars are falling. Here's the thing. Snow, no matter what, snow's beautiful. It just is. It has a lovely, lovely quality to it that's just, even though it's cold and foreboding, it's still like pretty and I don't know how to describe it. It's the coldest thing in the world, but at the same time, it's one of the things that reminds me most of home. And I find that beautiful. I'm inside editing videos today. It's very pretty but windy. I believe that. Freddie Mercury and Bowie are a couple in heaven. I would be the meat in that sandwich. I would, yes. Yes, please, if I may. Sorry, yes, sirs. I think would be the proper response to that situation. That's too much information for most of my chatters, but also, it's David Bowie and Freddie Mercury. I feel like they are exempt from critique. Also, I still can't believe it's been 10 years since Bowie died. Like, that gets me every time. All my classes were canceled. What a lovely day. Hey, Mike, that's a good day in my opinion. Snow is God's dandruff. That's why it feels so nice when you taste it. Yeah. Do another walk tonight. Hopefully it's a little nicer. Hey, if you want to go for a walk later, let me know, buddy. We'll make it happen. The most walks I've done in a day is 3. And right now I have at least 1. And I'm thinking about doing a second one in the afternoon. But if you're doing one tonight, obligatory David Bowie mention. I'm a little obsessed. That's fine. Here's the thing. I've never actually done like a full deep dive on Bowie where I've listened to his entire discography, but I think that needs to happen this year. Because I'm just like, I love too much of his things for there to not be hidden gems in there that wouldn't be equally lovely. Did David Bowie ever work with the Muppets? Because if not, what am I thinking? I mean, obviously Labyrinth, but I mean like the main cast of the Muppets. Like, has there ever been a David Bowie Kermit the Frog duet? I don't know why I'm asking the chat like it's Google, but every now and then. Can confirm the AGO looks like it should have been open, but I am guessing that it is not because that gift store is empty. Joe, new tennis. Hello there. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, look what someone did on the little eggs over there. This is worth it. This is worth it. That was not worth it. All right. Doing God's work. Did you have coffee today? Me and Joel actually make cold brew every day. So we had a lovely little coffee before I left. Netherlands. I'm guessing you're from Netherlands, in which case, welcome. Thanks for coming along with us today. As you can see, it is a beautiful day. It's a snowy day, but snowy can be beautiful. Cold can be good. Without cold, how would you know when you're? Well, it's you can usually tell when you're warm. Right.
I'm not great at it.
Or Arjau. Oh, I apologize. I wish I knew Dutch. But either way, it's good to have you here. That's why you look up, kids. Looking up means you can go buy things. It's crazy. Oh my God. Where are you? Oh, thank you, translator. Oh, jeez. That's a snow devil right in my face. This is the police officer's district where I filled in the things. Are you near OCAD? I am not far from OCAD. Yeah. Actually, just like OCAD's between Dundas and Queen, and we would have like just passed it a little while ago at Shaw. But we're about like a block or two over from that. Where Joe from? I'm gonna guess that's where you from. In which case, I am also from Canada, Northern Ontario. Specifically, a small town called North Bay. And it is a lovely snowy town, much like this. But much, much smaller. Obviously. If you wore PVC pants, you could simply slide down hills. I mean, if I wore PVC pants, I would look fantastic. Let's not lie. Maybe I should do like a sexy calendar, but have it just be my legs. Legs and the mustache. Everything else can be edited out. That'd be the stupidest calendar in the world. I think that sounds hilarious. Oh, always. I'll let this guy go by first. No one knows how to drive as soon as it starts to snow. Funny enough, Green Knight Tales, also from North Bay, Ontario. Really? That's weird. Hold on, folks. Just have to plug something in really quick. Come on. Come on, Gimbal. Thank you, Katie. Come on. So just so everyone knows what happened there. My hands literally froze to the point where I couldn't move this anymore. There we go. Yeah, my hands literally froze to the point where I couldn't actually maneuver the button. So, yeah. Sorry, I missed a couple things that were said there. Was college the reason you first moved to Toronto? Funny enough, I did college and university both in my hometown of North Bay, Ontario. I went to Canada College as a part of their inaugural theatre arts program. And after that, I did a degree at Nipissing University in English, Visual Arts, and Marketing. Of those things, I would say English. Hey, 100! Holy crap! We just passed 100, folks. Thank you for being here. Oh. And then immediately, as soon as that happened, we went down to 90. But hey, that's still really cool. Lumi is here. Hello, friend. Welcome to the chat. Good to have you. Can't get mad when someone says excuse me when they go by. Just like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You run, little man. You get where you're going. Is there a lot of French people in North Bay? Il y a beaucoup de gens français en North Bay. So ouais. Just do a moment to kind of come over here. Just to appreciate. See, here's the problem with Eaton Centre. The second I go in anywhere, all of the cold resistance I've built up over the last hour will essentially be stripped from my bones. And as much as I would love to show Eaton Centre, it is not that day. It is the day to keep the skin thick. It is a day to keep the jacket on. And it is a day to keep your head low and walk around outside for a little longer. That's the thing about cold, is that like most people when they go outside in the cold, they'll just immediately get out in the cold and then try to move into someplace warm. But I'm just like, no, keep moving. And after about like 5 or 10 minutes, your cold resistance will build up. And after about half hour, you just can't feel your hands anymore. So that's a good sign. You could liven up. I know people with Tourette's. Tourette's is different than a lot of people think it is, because a lot of people think it's just randomly like swearing, but it's actually more of like a tic. So I have a friend, and it's just their head twitches, and that's their Tourette's, right? So like that's more indicative of what Tourette's normally is. But yeah, they'll start sweating. You have a YouTube channel. Nude, if you could actually drop us link to your YouTube channel, we'd love to have you. Or if you're in the Discord, you can do it there too. Or Blue Sky. But feel free to share. I won't be able to connect to it here. That's my problem, is when I'm doing the streams, I don't have an idea. Like, I don't have a way to actually connect people in to the other channels. But, yes. Always happy to have friends. My beard froze pretty last night, and I was still pretty warm. Yeah, my mustache is just like... It's a mustachicle at this point. But that's fine. We need a swearer. Here's the thing. You get me on the wrong day, and I can curse up a storm. But I have to get worked up before I can actually do that. Even when I got attacked, I was just like, what? We need a... How cold is it out there? It's about, last I checked, it was about -10, which in Fahrenheit is like probably like 10 or 20 maybe. I don't know. If anyone knows the specific weather numbers and can share, we appreciate it. Finch West Line 6 shut down because, yes, if only I had a sub for every time Line 6 was shut down. I would have more than one. I love you, man. You are great. Thank you so much, buddy. It's good to have you. Y'all fill me with gratitude every morning. It's terrible. It's like you make me feel nice about things. Coming up to Canadian Tire. I will say, of all, for some reason, like, Eaton Center, you're going to get, like, the best of the city. Like, that's where a lot of the places put their flagship stores. But the Canadian Tire is, like, somehow the Canadian Tire right downtown is the rattiest and most, like, it's the grossest one. And I can't explain it. But, like, yeah. Every other Canadian Tire is, like, super open and nice and, like, I'm not going to say luxurious, but it feels upscale. And this Canadian Tire feels like it rolled straight out of North Bay Mall. Like, it's gross. It's the stupidest Canadian Tire, and it's like right down, it's like their most accessible one. It doesn't make sense in my brain. Like, literally, I've gone in there, and someone crapped and smeared their poop on the front of the store. And I'm just like, well, that's gross. And also, my YouTube channel is too bullard. I did a video in North Bay. Oh, no way! I love seeing videos of North Bay. Especially people who just, like, have no affection for it, and they go there and they're just like, this is stupid. This place is dumb. I'm just like, it is stupid and dumb. It's my stupid and dumb. I can't get in the Discord. Huh. Gosh, how long does an invite on Discord last? Because it seems like maybe not as long as I think it does. I'll see if I can fix that tonight, unfortunately. I'm terribly sorry about that. We're coming up to the infamous Dundas Square. And yes, that's what it's called. But it's... I feel like a stream of Deschaney Falls would go hard. I love Deschaney Falls. It's so pretty. It's lovely. It's just lovely. Like, that one trail goes harder than it needs to, you know? I want to be later a YouTuber. I want you to be a YouTuber, my friend. Get out there, make stuff. Find your community. Because frankly, it's good. Like, the more I'm doing, the more I'm appreciating it. But it's been really great. I think that there's no better time to start than exactly when you start. And sometimes you do, like, things many different times. That's just the thing. All right, the channel is Ron Bullard. Perfect. So it's just you. Excellent. Well, we look forward to having you. And I'm very excited to see your... I have to see this North Bay video now, because, yeah, I really hope you just, like, tear it apart a little. Because, you know, it's North Bay. North Bay just likes having attention. It's like a middle child. I'm almost at 400 subs now. That's amazing, Matt. You're also doing, like, everything right. Because you're making a variety of content at the same time. You're You're doing something I don't do, and that's doing the clips of the video every day. But yeah. So this square is normally like flooded with people. And as you can see, not today. What do we say to the god of death? Not today. $109? That's like 6 more than it was before. I'm filling niches. That's what you gotta do, man. And any way I can help you out, I'm happy to do it. And vice versa. Because, yeah, everyone stayed home today. As you should. Why would you come out here if you didn't absolutely have to or love walking? Those are the options. They're just like... We're in good spirits. It's actually not terribly cold out, which is nice. But, oh, I spoke too soon and there was the wind. Oh. I'll always remember when Five Guys first started. They had a moment where I was walking by there was a moment where my friend was just like, I had Five Guys the other day. And I just looked at them and I was just like, at the same time? And then, yeah, I know it's an old joke, but it's my old joke. Man, I'm kind of surprised that like so many spots in this is open. That's cool. Hi, Megan. Good to see you today. Welcome to the chat. Oh, come on, music. Why are you getting louder? It's just cruel. Like Willie from The Simpsons. Oh. All right. Welcome to TMU campus. That's 2 campuses we visited today. To be fair, I visit both of these ones fairly often. Fairly regularly, if you will. But it's good. Hey, man, actually, you warmed my froze last night. Eddie, it's your cold, cold heart. But we're always happy to have you. Makes you feel alive. There was a restaurant in Muskoka called Three Guys in a Stove. There's actually a place here called Fourth Guy in the Oven, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of those were takes off of the Bible story. What is it? Abednego, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. There it is. That's the biblical theory kicking in again. My father was a pastor. It's a thing. Johnny just ended. Oh, that explains it. I'm just like, wow, my numbers just like shot up astronomically. Just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm walking further than I thought I was then. It's fine. It's fine. Imagine being called Willie out and about in a doctor's surgery. So pretty. How late is it here? It is about 11:30. So, sadly, I'm like... actually, it's a little early, but I can do it. Hello, everyone. If you're just new to the channel, my name is Matty. I am a tour guide in Toronto, hence TOURonno. If you or someone you know is coming to Toronto and you're looking for a unique, customized walking experience, give us a little message. You can find links to book my services in the description below via VIATOR or TRIPADVISOR and soon to be Airbnb. If you are enjoying this sort of content, please like the channel. It does help YouTube recommend it to other people. And if you want to help us grow in a major way, subscribing goes a long way, and we really appreciate everyone who comes on board. So we're going to keep going for a little walk. And we're very warm, of course. Image Arts, the creative school. This was actually where I was supposed to go back in the day. The only problem is I didn't get in. Also, hello, Alicia. Cool mustache. Thank you, Nude. Is it Nude or Naud? I feel like it's probably Naud. But walking tour guide TOURonno. Thank you, Deb. I got your snowstorm advice and implemented it. Problem with the frozen mustache, the frozen book. All of my don't worry, my boogers are frozen to the septum piercing, not to the mustache. The septum piercing is frozen to the inside of my nose. So if you're new here, toss Matti a sub. He's close to 100. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I am getting a tattoo live on camera. So, yeah. 966. I think you can make this 966. What the hell? If I make this a long stream, I'm set. I was thinking about doing a stream later. My problem is that literally my phone is connected directly to the battery. And for whatever reason, being outside, it just drains really slowly. So I'm happy I got to do my pitch, and then I'm happy that so many people are here. I will be back later. I think I just need to go home, make sure everything's reset. And then I will essentially be doing a walk later today, probably around 2 or 3. It depends when the package comes. But no, this has been wonderful. I don't even feel how cold I am right now. It's just in my forget a Freddie Mercury. Well, first you know what, it has to be 1,000 is keep moving forward. And then I think 10,000 will be the donut. And then I think the 100,000 will either be the Whitney building or Matti's getting my channel tattooed on his cheek at 1.5. He's getting Johnny Strides on the other cheek. Yes, we're not saying which cheek. Oh, you said face. Never mind. Yeah. Did you have... no, that just happened today, Megan. That just happened today. I want to donate, but I need my... Don't you worry, my friend. Donations are never an expectation, but it's always appreciated. I was out at 11 p.m. and ended slightly after midnight because my phone died even despite having my charger in. That's exactly what's happening to me right now. And I'm just like, really? You can't give me a little bit of time? But I am hopeful that this won't just cut out randomly, because I hate it when that happens. But I have a feeling that might happen. It's so much snow today, I couldn't get step out. All right, you ready for this? Oh, jeez. This is like the opposite of a blast furnace. It's like a blast freezer. Sometimes the cold can mess with your battery. My gimbal is acting the fool. It's a thing, yeah. That's the problem, is when you get outside, technology doesn't agree with Canada. Yeah. So I think my goal is I'm going to walk up to college and then probably end it there so I can get the donut, go back, charge it all up, and then come back out for another stroll, probably in 2 or 3 hours. But nice. I'm at 970. Holy shit. If this hits 1,000, I have to get a tattoo this weekend. Huh. Okay. Okay. Sorry, my brain's short-circuiting slightly right now. Keep warm, Matti, and definitely get something warm to drink afterwards. Here's the thing. My dumb ass, I go home and I have cold brew because don't be that person. Help Matti out. Sub to the channel if you haven't. The party's just getting started. Thank you. Is that Tony? Thanks, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. Also, this is lovely. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for coming by. Get a flip-flop tattoo or feet for maybe walking boots. See, here's the thing. One day I'm going to actually have to do a walkthrough of all the tattoos I have, because I have 3 tattoos that go together, and they are a marvel. I mean, Alicia, if you want to go for a walk later, I will be around. Make some mulled wine. Well, that's too much effort. I'd have to get wine, then I have to mull it. I don't even know how to do that. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Just despite the patriarchy. Can I join for a tattoo tour? Hey, if you want to come when I get my tattoo, you'd be welcome to. It means that we actually have to I'd have to hit 1,000 subscribers, but I'm just like, oh, that might actually happen now. So, okay. Are you getting a Ready Eddie lower back tattoo? Nah, he had his chance for that one. At 2,000 subscribers, Matti will skinny dip in the river on live stream. Hey, I want skinny dip. Actually, I probably would. But I don't think I could show that on camera. Hello from France. Hello, Jean. Jean-Marc. Bienvenue. I apologize, my French is Canadian. It is terrible, but also so is my accent. But some people find it charming. Hi, Matti. Hello, Kurt. Good to see you. 'Tis been a while, my friend. Happy to see you again. Austin says almost at 1,000 subs. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I left today, and I was just under 950. And that's at 950, I get my donut, right? Every 50 subscribers, I get my donut. But if this hits 1,000 before before the next block, then I'm obligated to get another donut and a tattoo. Phew. Phil from Connecticut. Hello, Phil. How wonderful to have you with us today. 970. If this happens, that would be so ridiculous. I would cry. I would absolutely cry. But then my eyes would freeze. Actually, you know what's going to be cruel? Is I'm going to get there just as my phone dies. I guarantee. I'm going up in our block. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm literally going up one more block. So if this happens in that time, I don't even know what to say. That'd be the stupidest / bestest thing ever. It says snow stopping at 4 p.m. I was going to go out then. Not looking forward to it. Thank you so much, everybody. This is really cool. Thanks, Tim. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But also, if this is it's literally just absolutely just a frozen chunk. So, 981. Oh, goodness gracious. What do I literally need less than 20 subscribers before this happens? Oh boy. A man of all seasons, 980. Goodness gracious. You must be cold. It is cold. It's a little cold, I'm not gonna lie. There's a Canada Dry Zero Sugar Peach Mango in cans. Get it while you can. That's super random. You must be cold. We definitely cold. But also I'm just kind of happy. Cause hi Brittany, good to see you today. Knit a mustache cover. The mustache isn't what needs it. It's the nose. You need to have one of those fancy nose tattoos. Sip found some the other day. Okay. Winter truly makes July so much more beautiful. Oh my god, my phone's literally at 1%. Oh. Everyone needs to walk in a snowstorm. So much fun to be alive and one with it. Every subscribe warms Matti by 1 degree. Keep your boy warm. Alright. I'm just about at the street. I don't think we're gonna hit the 1,000. But I passed 950 today. And that's incredible. And I'm just... Man, thank you so much, everybody. This is I've never had something come so far down to the wire before, where I'm just oh, this is
Here.
This is quickly turning ridiculous. How new is this channel? Technically, this was a channel I started in 2017 under a different project, and then I literally just changed it over to this in September. So I started with I technically cheated because I started with 20 subscribers, and now it's grown into this. I refuse to go out. I understand entirely. It's messy out there. I will say, if this stream just cuts out, it is because my phone dies. But I literally just want to. I just have to make it across the street here, and then I'll know what I have to do. I gotta bounce. Well, good. Go get some writing done. Potato. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. My face is burning. You know, sometimes things get so cold that they burn. Yeah. Yeah, very much that. My plan is to blow up and pretend that I don't know anybody. Oh my God. All right. Dare I ask what the final count is? Almost at that. Well, almost 1,000 subscribers. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I don't know what final count ended up being, but I'll be back in a couple hours, I think. I just need to make sure all of my equipment's actually ready to go and give my nose a break. So 987. I mean, maybe we'll hit it later. You never know. I'm gonna look. This is literally just all ice crystals, just all there. Up here too. Thank you so much for joining us today. As I said, I am TOURonno. If you or someone you know is coming to Toronto and you want to have a unique, customized walking experience, it's not always crazy snowy like this, but if you ever do, you can do that. You can book my services is TRIPADVISOR and VIATOR, so check that out in the description below. And finally, if you are new here, liking and subscribing is a huge way to help the channel, and we really appreciate it. I will be back as soon as I warm up and things happen, but as soon as my phone freezes. But I'm off to get my 950 donuts, and I can't wait to see y'all later. Bye.